Biggest mistakes that people do today in the market is finding the agent that will list for 2%, for a few percent, or they want to go with the companies that will charge only 1%, knowing that whatever it takes into part of marketing or listing the house or getting the house sold, which is number one importance of the whole thing. Get this process get done fast. And this is the biggest mistakes that people do today in today's market. See, if the home goes in the market and if it stays in the market longer, for example, today in 2023, it is March. So it takes average days in the market here in Southwest Florida, anything between 42 days to 62 days. So if they list the house properly, not knowing the market, not knowing what's going on, how it sits in the market over those days, and then you got low ballers coming in, trying to lowball you and get the house, and you're sitting waiting, and you have to deal with all the showings, you have to deal with the open houses if the agent does the open house. So what you got to look out for, we're going to cover 5 topics about how to choose a good agent and how to choose a good brokerage to list your home. Number 1, that is expertise and experience. They have expertise in that local market. They got to know what's going on, what's happening with the market, where's the forecast is, where it's going, what buyers want, what buyers looking for in that specific area, and what you can do with the house. Like for example, another day, I got a for sale by owner. He gave me a call, says, "Can you list my house?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "I'm going to send you," already created Zillow and blah, 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 the whole spiel. I've been in the market for a little while and he wants to sell the house. He sends me a photo. He sends me a link to the Zillow. I go on there and the photos are horrible. And it's not pressure washed. The stuff was all over the place. It doesn't cost you a little bit, but if you invest a couple $100, you can pop your house out. That house is a jam house. It had beautiful things attached to it. It was a solar panel that paid off. It was a reverse osmosis system. It was a beautiful home, but just because it was presented wrongly, I had no traffic. So you gotta have the expertise and experience selling homes, preparing the homes, and that's very more important things, because if you sign up with the wrong realtor, the wrong brokerage, and they don't have those qualities, it's gonna be very stressful, and you'll be panicking and you'll not be questioning a lot of things. And after all, you're gonna have a bad taste in your mouth after that experience. So number 1, again, expertise and experience is very important components of this transaction. Number 2 is very important as well. It's negotiation skills. A realtor must have good negotiation skills because he's gotta look out for you and get you the best deal as possible. He gotta see it. If the lowball people coming in, if somebody's trying to reduce the price, there is what had during the hot peak of the market, the people will call and submit offers, and then during the period of inspection time, they will try to lowball, and then sellers are kind of locked in. They went pending on the MLS, so everybody knows. And the more you go pending, the more you go back in the market, you give birth to a bunch of questions that people be asking, like, what's going on? Why this house went back in the market? Why did the deal fell through? Was that due to home inspection? Without a finance? Without something else? And stuff like that's very, very important negotiation, and knowing and seeing where it's coming, their direction, and get you the best deal. So you don't have the lowballs coming in and trying to lowball you and get $20,000, $30,000 below the market price. So you gotta have a good realtor that can negotiate the price, and and still tell people no, or advise you in a way what should steps be taken. Or even though if you guys go in a deal, you guys lock a deal in, but he's got to give you at least advice. Hey, they might come back and do this and that. So that's very important. It's part of the communication, but negotiation skills. He's got to know what they're doing, or she's got to know what they're doing. So number 2, negotiation is very, very, very important step. So number 3, that is access to resources. Not a lot of agents have the ability to pick up the phone and call somebody and ask questions, or they don't know even where to go or who to call if there is some questions arise that they don't know the answer to, and they will just blurt it out, something that to give you some kind of answer. And and I know realtors can really talk good, I would say. So they gotta have access to resources, because at the end of the day, the goal is to sell your home fast as possible without any conflicts or any speed bumps on the road. They gotta have ability to call somebody that does financial part of it. get or call attorney or get a photographer out there, or maybe do some like a stage in your house, calling a handyman that can come out and do some cleaning outside to make the house look prettier for for a cheaper price than if you would call somebody and they will upcharge you. We know that we see it today in the market. People call and for example, right, if I call my fans guy right now, I get a different quote than you are just because I provide more business to him. So your realtor should have those phone numbers in his phone book that he can help you out. And I'm telling you right now, not all the agents will know 100% all the questions that you have, me included. I'll probably, yes, I know a lot of stuff, but I won't be able to answer 100% every question, because first of all, I don't know the questions that you have. Second of all, I'm not a walk-in Google that I have everything in my head that's resourceful for you. So that's number 3 is very important. You gotta have the accessible resource and has unlimited resource that he can just tap into at any moment, any second. For example, even if he gets a client, he will do the marketing, he'll do the proper marketing, he'll get your house out there, but boom, he's get a phone call and he's with another listing appointment, or he's with a buyer and the person wants to see you home right now, 5 p.m. It's only time they have because they're leaving tomorrow back home, because we know Southwest Florida is the place to live in, right? And now he's like, oh, can't show the home, but he can drop this because he already made the plans, or she made the plans. See, that's the beauty of it. When I pick up the call, I get a call, I know for a fact one of my coworkers will be out there at 5 o'clock showing you home. So number 3 is very important, and ask those questions. Don't hesitate. This is your home. Always get 3 or 4 listing appointments for people to come in and interview them. Ask those questions that you gotta ask, how they're gonna market the house, what are the plan is, what kind of brokerage they're with, what they provide for you, how they negotiate with you, what's their experience, what they, what the expertise in this market, in this neighborhood, right, in this area. So the question you should ask, and don't be scared. I always tell my clients, my background is doing remodels, building homes, and always tell my clients, listen, give it a call. I know it's a hassle to do it. I know it is painful, but pick up a call, give a call to a couple clients, a couple of whatever, handymans, whatever you want to do, kitchen installation, or GC general contractors or realtors, whatever your plan is, whatever you're doing, give a call, interview them, ask those questions. Again, this is your home, this is what you invest into, and you should get the top dollar for whatever you invest to, because we know the value of homes is increasing rapidly. Yes, this year is going to be up a little bit, but this is a different topic. But anyway, I don't want to go into that. Let's go to topic number 4. Number 4, the very, 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 very important step of this is how to choose a good realtor, a good brokerage, and that is marketing resource. It should be well established, the marketing strategy, how to get your home exposed to the buyers as fast as possible in a bigger explosion, like a nuke, just blow it up and get the house out there. Because if you price it right, if everything looks right and the photos are right, again, it's a part of that resource that we talked about, right? Have this access to resource, to have the beautiful photos, to have some corrections in the photos. It's very important, because listen, if agent comes to you and tell you, oh yes, we got a website, we're gonna post it and blah 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 websites, well, guess what? When you go plug into MLS, as soon as I get your listing, I put an MLS, I go 123 Banana Street, blah 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 blah, I hit list, it goes on there, it goes automatically. All I have to do is just check boxes to list on the internet. It goes automatically, it goes right straight to those websites. So they don't do much, but there is other websites that you have to put money into to advertise it, just because people see it and they scroll down, just like on social media. When you're on Facebook, you scroll down, if not interested, move down. So a person's gotta do real videos, short videos, a YouTube video, a tour of the house, a tour of the neighborhood, to expose your home to the market as fast as possible. Do the targeting campaigns that will target people in New York, because we know a lot of people moving from New York, Washington, Oregon, California, from Chicago, different states. They're coming down to Florida to retire, because this is a beautiful state to live in, this is a beautiful state to retire, this is a beautiful state to raise your family. Speaking from personal experience, right? I'm not retired yet, but I'm raising family, and that's why I love Florida overall, and especially Southwest Florida. But anyway, marketing strategy, they gotta have it. For example, right, if you list with LPT brokerage firm, they give you this package at little cost, not your cost, the agent will pay it, right? And he'll get the door hangers. What do you mean door hangers? If those things even exist, Yes, they exist. When you do open house, walk around, hang him in the door, expose it, because you don't know, three street down, the neighbor had friends that came in your neighborhood, love neighborhood, but there is no homes for sale, or there's somebody overpriced, there's somebody that's not marketing. Guess what? They got that right there, door hanger. The Miriam calls up and like, hey, Suzanne, this home is for sale next door in my neighborhood. Check it out. Come check it out. They're gonna have an open house, next Saturday, next Friday, whatever. On top of that, there's the mailers out. This mailers right here. They'll cost you as well, but this is the marketing that LPT does it. And there's other objects that we're gonna cover, talk about it. But this right here, mail it out. I can mail it out in Florida State around your home. I can send it out somewhere else. Oh, it's falling down because I have so much stuff here. It's crazy. Anyway, another thing right here, right? When you do open house, when the people come in, they ask questions. Not all the agents will have the answers. For example, he asked me if I have multiple listings. You cannot remember every single listing and everything what's going on. But this brochure right here is amazing. Check it out. Right, it gives you everything: how far the airport is, where the hospital is in case of emergency, where the school is, where is gas station in case if you run out of gas. Right, Florida will have our gas cars, not electrical cars. Nothing against electric cars. Love Teslas, love all that, and go green, right? Save green, but there's gas too. We need gas as well, especially during hurricanes when the lights go out. The electric car doesn't get you anywhere. Anyway, I have to do open house. For example, they'll send a thank you card to those people who came because you have their information. You can find them, or you can make this digital and send through email. On top of that, the biggest one, there's other things I can show to you guys, but I don't want to waste your time because I know your time is valuable. But I'm telling you, you gotta have a strategy, marketing strategy to get your house, just out there as fast as possible, to many people as possible. This is very important. This thing right here, many times you guys see, right, there's a number right there. This the thing goes below the sign, right? How many times you drove by a house, you see a post, you call it, and it's an office, and it gives you extension number, right? Blah, 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 88888, extension 123. You call that, you get a voicemail, we can get through it at all. Guess what? They text this number, I get alert, right? Because this number belongs to me, this extension number belongs to me. I'll get an alert from all the agents, LBT brokerage firm, they get it, and I give a call right away. I know it doesn't matter what situation I'm at. I know where they're located at. I know what house they're looking at. I'll follow up with a call like, hey, you're interested in that. Let me see what time I'll show it to you. So this step is very important. Number 4, it is marketing strategy. What videos are you gonna do? What are they gonna do? Because today everything is moving into videos, everything moving into the digital world. You like it or not, there's a bunch of AIs, but it's a different topic, it's different things to talk about it. So don't be scared. Ask the strategy they're gonna have and the resources they're gonna have, because it's just like having the access to resources. It's very important. Those photos are they correct, if the staging is correct, stuff for that, if the marketing is correct. Because the marketing, they just tell you, oh yeah, we're gonna list it. It just lists automatically for you. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to run any campaigns. They don't have to run any Facebook ads, Google ads. This is the biggest turnover right now in today's market. It is Facebook and Google. So don't hesitate, ask the questions, and let's go to step number 5. If you like this information, and this information is very helpful to you to decide who to choose, who to hire, and what questions to ask, please comment below. If you have any more questions, I can send you a PDF file of the bullet points to what to ask, what to look out for, stuff like that. And again, if you like this video, please like it. I would highly appreciate that. And share this video if you know your neighbor wants to list their home, or if you know somebody that is thinking to list their home. Send this video so they can watch it, so I can educate them on how to pick out the proper agent and proper brokerage before they list home, before they waste time, and before they dig the hole deeper for themselves and they get discouraged and leave the bad taste in the mouth. Because why there's a lot of people for sale by owners, because they're experienced with one agent, but it's just one agent. Not all the agents are the same. So that's why I'm pushing this on you guys right now to ask those questions and not make those mistakes. It's a lot of people today making mistakes. I believe that the research shows about 30% of people making that mistakes, not asking the questions. They meet the first person and they hire them right away, and without even knowing it, and the agent will come in, they'll take a photos with the smartphone, be like, oh yeah, we'll have the professional photographer coming, and they never showed up. So it doesn't cost you today to have professional photos. Its agent should be paying for it. And that's what I'm saying. Those steps is very, very important. And again, if you like this video, you find this video very helpful, and you want to share this video, go for it if you like it. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. There's more information coming. We'll be doing more tours of neighborhoods, of cities, stuff like that, of listings, and talking about the market update as well. What's going on with the market, where we're heading it, and again. So let's cover the fifth point, the last point that it is I want to talk about. It's convenience. We all, time you cannot buy. You can buy many things in life. You can, and time and health, you cannot buy it. I'm sorry. Time and health, time to spend with our families, time we spend with our friends, time we spend on ourselves, educate ourselves, go work out, go do our hobbies, whatever we love to do, go travel, go see families. So why is those steps are important? Because number 5, which is kind of relates to all the steps, if you choose the right agent, it frees you up from tasks to do. Like you don't have to go pressure washer the house. You don't have to pressure washer your driveway or clean it up. If the agent has, you don't have to put your home for sale on Facebook yourself and run the ads because the agent's gonna do it. It is convenient for you if you choose the right brokerage, if you choose the right agent, and you'll save not only finance, but you'll save a time as well. And end of the day, you will save your health because you don't have to stress about selling your home and get this process smooth as possible, as convenient as possible. So again, friends, these steps are very, very important. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.